Yo, yo, what up? This is the kid, ShameGang, gangland representative. You already know we tuned in to Wallydtv. If you ain't with it, go get with it. Come on, dog.
Ooh, Trelly bringing them bags in.
What's up, world? Welcome back to Wallydtv. We got my homeboy ShameGang in the building.
What's good? What's good? What up?
What's good with you, man?
What's good, fam?
Chilling, man. I glad to have you in here, man. I've been seeing you working, man.
Man, I'm trying to stay, trying to stay busy.
Trying to stay busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been seeing you working with your website. Goddamn, you doing a lot of shit, man. You working like hell, bro.
Yeah, just trying, just stay busy and active, man. Every year it's something different, man. Trying to challenge myself to do something bigger and better than what I did, the last year, and more.
I got a couple questions for you, though.
Yeah.
But before I get to the questions, let's let the people know a little bit about you, though. Where you from?
All right. Man, I'm from originally DMV area, Landover, Maryland. Been here a few years, North Carolina, say about maybe going on 7 years. Raleigh, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? So been doing this music thing for a minute. My music career actually started really kicking off in North Carolina. So I really look at North Carolina as really like the meat of my career, to be honest with you, what made me what I am today, to be real. So DC was cool. Man, a lot of still get a lot of love and support back home. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? Most of my childhood was there, that's why I, fell in love with doing music, rap. Listen to a lot of East Coast, stuff, New York is like right down, down 95, you know what I'm saying? So East Coast rap was my thing. But yeah, man, I mean, of course the crime and everything was, crazy, anything like that. That's part of the reason why, my fam and, we moved up towards the South, to try to get away from most of that, growing up.
How was it? Like when
I got here?
Yeah, like how was the transition?
I ain't gonna front. It was fairly easy because I'm gonna be honest. Like North Carolina was way more active on the underground scene than than DC was. DC was more, different. Go-go and everything was real heavy there. They didn't really have a lot of like platforms for young or for up and coming artists. Like now they do, but back then they didn't. So trying to open mics here was kind of easy, man. I think I went online one time and was like looking up mad open mics, and I found an open mic in Raleigh on Monday, another one in Durham on Tuesday, another one in Greensboro Wednesday, and then Charlotte Thursday. Like I literally hit like every open mic every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? And I think the first few weeks that I did it, I ain't even rap. I ain't even go to rap. I just went to just check out the talent, check out how everything was rolling. You gotta observe sometimes first instead of just jumping in. So I was kind of studying things, and then when I jumped in it, I was like, okay, now I know what I really want to do and how I want to go at this.
All right. So you started music, what, 2012? Yeah,
about 2012. I mean, seriously, in 2012. I mean, I've been doing music shit my whole life, but 2012 is when I decided to really take it, seriously, man. From doing, talent shows and battles and all that stuff like that.
Was it, who were you looking up to at the time? Not like looking up to, but like your inspiration type, that made you want to do it?
Bone Thugs-n-Harmony was one. My brother was rapping at the time, so, he was a major part in making me want to do that jump as well, so he was a big influence on me. Man, Tupac for sure. DMX, God rest his soul, both of them actually. But yeah, Tupac, DMX, man, 50 Cent, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about you getting injured.
Right.
In 2012.
Right. Man, it was that was some crazy ish, bruh.
Like what happened?
Man, I was, working, man. I wasn't even supposed to be working. I was actually supposed to be in school. At that time I was playing ball and in college and everything like that, man. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to be working, man, but I had a kid on the way, so I had to do what I had to do, you feel me? So yeah, man, freak accident at work. One of the employees wasn't paying attention, man, ran the truck right into me. Yeah, pinned me against the wall. And all, you know, in a long story short, I had about 8 surgeries, 8, 9. You know what I mean? Never thought I would ever walk again. Almost lost this leg, you know what I'm saying, from amputation. But, you know, luckily it didn't, you know, so it was crazy, man. But that time made me sit still, man, and made me...
How long was the process?
I was out for a year. Like a year, let's see, 6 months not walking, and then like after that, that's when I finally could try to walk and do like therapy and stuff like that.
And they told you probably won't walk again type shit?
They knew I would walk again, but they didn't know if I would be able to play ball or anything like that again, you know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much out the door. So when I was out the door, it was like, man, all I got is music, you know, so I'm about to just go 100% on this.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I read up on you, and you said you had like 9 surgeries type shit, I thought you were about to come in here probably. Or something. I was like, let me see how this motherfucker walk in here.
Nah, it's really on some Kanye type shit, man. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think, you know, man, I still ball to this day, dunking and everything like that, you know, but and you would never think, like, man, he had all these surgeries, you know, unless I was like to show you the scars or anything like that. But thank God for being young, because like I said, you know, being young and to be able to heal at that time, man, it was rapid, you know what I'm saying? So it really helped out a lot.
Tell me about how is it like just the tour life, man. You on the road with some big names, man,
right?
You know what I'm saying, doing your thizzle. So talk to me about it.
Man, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like when you first start to go out here and you first start to open up for big names and stuff like that, you kind of look at it like, man, it's exciting, you know what I'm saying? It still is exciting, don't get me wrong. But then after like you do it for a while, you start to look at it as, you know, no fun and games, this is a job. Like I'm here to do my job, I'm here to do this, you know what I'm saying? And then you look at yourself as, like now you up there with them, because now it's like a more respect thing of not just like, okay, they trying to, not sun me, but like, all right, now I feel like I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be either opening for these cats or I'm supposed to be on the same bill with these cats because I've been putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that now. And I used to look at it from a starstruck aspect. And because, I mean, of course, Bone Thugs, they was like one of my top, you know, influencers. So when I got to do like numerous shows with them, I was like, man, this is crazy. You know, I had conversations with them and everything like that. But now, fast forward, you know, to doing all the other shows with Conway, Wu-Tang, and the Locks and everything like that, and doing tours like that with them names. And then you have conversations with these dudes too, and then, you know what I'm saying, they give you advice and everything. You build relationships with these dudes, and it's just like, damn, like, you know, these cats really giving me game because they was here. They was in the shoes that I'm in right now, and now look at them, you know? So that's how I started to look at it.
I read somewhere that you were sleeping in your car to not really support your dream, but meaning like on some like, that's what you had to do basically, you get what I'm saying, to live your dream.
Yeah.
But check me, were you homeless living in the car, or was it
I was doing it by choice. I was doing it by choice because, I mean, me, I have a pride thing, so I'm not about to ask my family or nothing for anything. So like, you know what I mean, I had a job, so it wasn't like I wasn't gonna have money to support anything I needed to do. So I was like, man, you know what, like, let me just focus on this, put the money and invest it into what I want to do. If I got to sacrifice living in my car for like 2 months or whatever the case may be, then it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I did, man. You know, I was working on, you know, projects, videos, going on tours with people, my merch game, all that stuff like that. So I was making money getting it back in, but like I said, it's a small sacrifice. And that's even too while taking care of my kids too. You know what I'm saying? I was living in the car while taking care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, kids come over when it's my week or whatever. You know, I'm chilling with my people's crib with them, of course. You know, they ain't sleeping in the car with me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, majority of the time, yeah, you know, I was in the whip. Yeah. Oh, man, hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, fam. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people, you know what I mean? Like, that it's ways you're gonna get to the places in your life, but it's what you're willing to sacrifice to get to it. You know what I mean? Like some people ain't willing to sacrifice, you know, their jewelry or anything like that for, you know, a different part of life or money, even that too. And it's like, that's cool. But me, man, like, hey, man, this is what I want to do. This is my life. You feel me? And so I want to be in control of it.
All right, let's talk. No Safe Haven.
Yeah.
Talk to me about it, man.
Man.
How did it come together?
No Safe Haven is dope. It didn't get me on Raleigh's top 10, but I was fucking with y'all, yeah. I get asked a million times about that shit, but it's No Safe Haven is a story about me transitioning. Like, you know, I think people go through their life sometime and they figure out, like, man, like, am I supposed to be here, or what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this God's will or whatever? So, you know, I took a chance and, you know, got back into religious aspects of my life. So going to church, everything like that. And so then I had an epiphany one day. I was like, man, you know, people come to church every day and then they get saved. You know, they talk about their problems, they bring their problems to God, you know, and everything like that. But it's just like, yo, truly are you saved once you do that? You know what I mean? You still got to go back out here and face the drug dealer that was trying to shoot you. You still got to face your baby mama that's crazy. You still got to face your family issues with your dad, you know what I'm saying, abandonment issues, anything like that. So it's like, you still facing those head on. So are you truly safe for them joints until you face them? So that's where No Safe Haven came from. It was like, yo, you know what I mean, this is all my problems I'm dealing with, so you know what? I'm gonna face them head on and see where it goes. And then my brother passed around the same time. And then when he passed, man, I really reflected on a lot, because I think when I was recording that album in the beginning when he was alive, it was done. But then when he passed, I revamped that whole album, you know what I'm saying? Because I really wanted to also blend in his story and tell his story more too, because he came more from the gutter part in the street.
How old was he?
And my brother at the time when he passed, he was 38.
38.
Yeah, so that really made me focus on a lot of things I wanted to do. It actually made me go harder in what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a dream that me and him both had and what we wanted to do. So, you know, I carry him with me everywhere I go, you feel me? So that's mainly, Manifest, Manny, yeah.
Manny?
Yeah.
Long live Manny.
Long live Manny, bro.
Dope. All right, so like when creating the album, like was you on tour and everything type? Like did you have any other creative influences while recording? Like being on tour, I'm pretty sure you let, you know, different artists hear it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, to be honest with you, I didn't. When I get in the creative mindset, I really like to, not say be alone, but I really like to take it head on by myself, you know, at the time, you know, for the starting process of it, you know what I mean? My manager don't even hear nothing until it's done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might send him like stuff like, hey man, check this out, or whatever, you know what I mean? But, you know, he don't really hear the meat of it until it's done. And then when it's done, then I'd be like, okay, you give me some critique on this. And then, you know, if I need to go back, change some things, then all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I really did, like when I was creating that album, man, I was mourning my brother's death at the same time. So it was a lot of pain. I couldn't even record. I was about to give up, to be honest with you. When he passed, I was like, man, I'm about to be done. But then I knew that wouldn't be something he wanted me to do. And so then I did a song that I dedicated for him. And I think that if I would have never did that song, I probably would have never recorded the rest of the album, because I feel like I had to record that to get that out, to release that.
Make it complete.
Yeah, that energy, man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was a real personal album for me. So now with this new album that's coming out this year, I have tapped into more of the industry connects and people that I know for advice and everything like that.
When is it coming?
I'm shooting for fall. I'm shooting for fall, yeah. Okay. You know. But yeah, like I said, I tapped into people, you know, like I said, I have relationships with, like the Raekwons and Conways and stuff like that. You know, I talk to them and get advice from them, you know what I'm saying? And the directions I want to go. Yeah.
All right, let me see. Talk to me about your diet. What you be putting in your body? What like how you, because you know you're a machine, man. How you keep your machine running at top notch? You know?
I ain't gonna front, man. I eat a lot of junk food. Stop fucking with you, yo. Nah, like, I mean, I try to eat healthy like everybody. I mean, I try to hit the gym up, weekly as well. I think I want to change this year though, how I want to, start eating more healthy. I've been looking into being like a pescatarian, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I gotta stay away from like, I'm a sucker for steaks and shit like that, bro. So, you know what I mean? And, I cut pork. I don't wanna fuck with that, you know what I mean? But yeah, so diet-wise, man, I'm gonna get on that train eventually, man.
Tell me a strange talent you have that you don't take serious. You know how like when they say you don't use it, you lose it type?
Right.
I mean, but you still, you know what I mean? Like some people can backflip, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
drawing, man. I grew up drawing like crazy. When I was a kid, man, I used to draw a lot of anime stuff. And now when I find myself, if I don't do it for a while, man, I lose that shit. So I have to stay active on it, you know what I mean? So when it comes to creating the artworks and everything like that, I already have a lot of visions for that. So when I bring them to people and be like, man, I want this like this, I could kind of give them a sign or whatever, how I want it, you know what I mean? Because I come from an artistic aspect, background. Yeah. But that's, and then besides being a clown, man, like, I joke a lot, you know what I'm saying? People say I'm funny and shit, but that's just me, man. I just come from like growing up in a household with a lot of siblings that used to join on each other every day and talk shit to each other, you know what I'm saying? So I carry that aspect everywhere I go.
Were your parents musicians or creative?
Nah, man, my dad actually was a boxer. My dad was a boxer and a chef now. My mom, she was, a caregiver.
It ain't George Foreman, is it?
Nah. Funny story though, my pops used to cook like for like higher up, like people like Bill Clinton and stuff like that, man. Like before he became president and stuff like that, my pops was chefing for them and everything. Yeah, so I was like, oh shit, like pops was doing some cool shit back in the day. Yeah. 5 years, I probably see myself on my own mega tours and, you know what I'm saying, and releasing music on a much higher scale. I don't want to say signed to a record label, because technically, I mean, I am signed. I have a distro deal now, through Equity Rock Nation. But I don't think I'm gonna be one of them people that is really serious about signing like a major deal, unless it's something like that I can't turn away from. You know what I mean? Because I feel like labels nowadays, man, I feel like you don't need them, in a sense. 9 times out of 10, they don't really want to fuck with you like that anyway, unless you bringing a lot to the table. And if you bringing a lot to the table and then they won't fuck with you, it means that you have something that they want. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily need them. So that's a lot of game. That's some free game for some artists out there. But yeah, man, like I said, I just want to be established. I just want to be able to where I can go to any city I want to, and I can sell any venue out that I want to and be comfortable. And you know what I'm saying? Household name is cool, yeah, but as long as you put money in my pocket, I'm good. Yo, what up? This is the kid, ShameGang, gangland representative. You already know we tuned in to Wallydtv. If you ain't with it, go get with it. Come on, dog.